Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to Yah, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Back with another lesson. It's going to be a quick lesson. It's going to be dealing with some audio. I'm not going to play the clip because of copyright or whatever, but I'm going to play a little bit of the audio from the Young TYT, Young Turks news program. But the name of the video is called Netanyahu Invokes Amalek After Striking Iranian Girls' School. So they're going to be talking about basically how what happened at this Iranian girls' school and how it was blown up. It wasn't a military base or anything like that. It was civilians, and it was still targeted. But it's a point that I guess Netanyahu brings out that the host is going to talk about invoking the name Amalek, because when you get into the scriptures and you understand Amalek is a part of Edom, Esau, the Edomites. All right, when you go into the Bible, so how this guy, which the people that's in that land right now are Edomites, they are Esau, but they're calling everybody else Amalek but themselves is what's funny about this. But I'm gonna play the clip, grab a couple of scriptures, and then I'm gonna make my point.
And the ancient Israelites to remember Amalek and to eradicate the memory of Amalek once the Israelites settle in their land. Amalek is often referenced as a historical enemy of the Jewish people, and Netanyahu invoked it shortly after the October 7th, 2023 attack on Israel, which is why they leveled Gaza. They used this insane ideology to justify killing all those innocent civilians and leveling the Gaza Strip. So the fact that he invoked Amalek again after striking a elementary school and killing 175 people, I think is notable when you're trying to decipher who the actual terrorists are.
So that was the point. They usually go in, man, on Amalek, on Esau. But anyway, you got Netanyahu saying who's Amalek and who's not. But let's grab some scriptures and we're going to call it a day. The first scripture I'm going to grab is Exodus 17 and 16. It says, "For he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation." All right. So Amalek is the main enemy, right, to the Israelites currently, because you have to remember Esau, Edom is the end of the world. They're in great opposition of letting the world know who the true Israelites are, because there would be peace on earth if the true Israelites had returned to that land. All right. The small hats that's over there right now are not the true people of the Lord, according to the Bible, according to prophecy, and according to, if you can just open your eyes and see that, hey, we definitely don't have world peace. All right. Because a part of the prophecy is once the true Israelites are put back in that land, wars and skirmishes and all this stuff would be over with. So that completely disqualifies the small hats. And this is for the ones of you that really understand the Bible. From there, let's go into Numbers 24 and 20. And when he looked up Amalek, he took up this parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. So ultimately, pursuant to Obadiah, Esau, Edom is going to be done away with. All right. They're going to be burned up. Hey, they're going to be put out. That's what's going to happen to the Edomites, not just Amalek. When you go into the history of the Edomites and the Dukes and this and that, all these people that are part of that heritage will be done away with. Thus saith the Bible. Thus saith the scriptures. All right. From there, I wanted to grab Zechariah chapter 9, verse 6. It says, "And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. So when you look into Ashdod right now and what it was back then, this was basically a part of the land of Israel. It still is, where you have, like I said, these fraudulent people in that land basically naming, calling everybody else Goyim, calling everybody else Amalek, calling everybody else Esau, when they are actually the Edomites that the Bible speaks of. It's not just them that's in that land, because you got Edomites all over the earth. But as far as the ones claiming to be Israelites, I'm speaking about those people over there in that land that don't belong in that land, right? So from that Zechariah, we're going to go into Ezekiel chapter 36 and 5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea, right, which have appointed my land into their possession. So Amalek, Esau, Idumea. Idumea is the Greek way of saying it. All these names are all speaking about the same group of people, man. All right. And they have taken the Lord's land and put it in their possession. Those are heathens over there right now. All right. And so they have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. So what's going to happen, eventually that land is going to be destroyed. According to Bible prophecy, those people are going to be put out. And when the Lord come back, he's going to actually, through the process of salvation, take the true Israelites, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and put you in that land. All right? That's what's going to happen. Hey, you don't have to believe it. You don't have to agree with it. But that's what the Bible is talking about when you truly understand it. That's why these things are going to keep happening and keep building upon the earth. As far as wars, rumors of wars, World War III, all this destruction is going to happen because of the controversy of Israel. The true Israelites are not in that land. So when we are put back in that land, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that's when you're going to get finally a peace upon the earth, right? Because right now, as we just read in Ezekiel 36, the heathen has that land, right? From there, let's grab Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and be aware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Our people trust this man. Our people trust, all right, the enemy. Overall, this is the wicked people that run the earth, all right? And our people trust in these people. They deal with them. They think that they're friends with these people. But ultimately, the Lord telling you, hey, don't trust these people, man. All right? You see the condition of the Israelites overall, and you can see that the society is truly not for them, right? Verse 12, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. So this is what happened, man. This is how the heathen got possession of that land. This is how Amalek is in that land right now, while he's calling the Arabs Amalek, which the Arabs is not Amalek. The Arabs are Ishmael, according to the Bible. But anyway, let's read 12 again. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 12, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. And that's exactly what he did. Esau Edom stood up and said, I'm the real Israelite. The covenant is mine. The land is mine. Right? But if you go back to the original covenants, you go back to Genesis with Jacob and Esau, Jacob got the promise, not Esau. Esau got the fatness of the earth, but he had to rule with a sword. He is a violent man. That's why you see Esau, Edom, Amalek going all over the earth, basically destroying everything, being violent, taking everything, right? He has the fatness of the earth. He has control of everything. That prophecy fits him. Not just Amalek that's in that land right now, but also these Edomites is over here in America, right? You see what the military is doing right now with their bases all over the earth, fighting with Iran, went into Venezuela. They said Cuba is next. So this is the Edomites' MO, man. Okay? It says, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. So you have to comprehend what the Lord is saying to you, because this has already happened in hindsight. But even for a modern day, man, hey, when an Edomite is talking to you, man, your antennas should go to hell up, man. Because this is what this devil is what's the word? He like to speak smooth words. He like to play games. A gift destroyeth the heart. That's why you got the so-called community, the black community, destroyed, man. Right? He destroyed it. He separated the man from the woman, giving the woman so-called assistance. The man is not in the house, all type of things, man. That's just one example, right? This is this devil's MO, man. Okay, and our people truly can't see that, right? Let me see if I got anything else. But that was pretty much the point. I wanted to play that clip because I just thought it was funny that, hey, you got this guy talking about calling people Amalek, which gives him the right to, we're going to destroy that land, destroy this land. And he's not even the real people, man. That's how backwards, and the society believes that they're the real people to a certain extent, But slowly but surely, you have that division growing, as the prophecies say, and a kingdom divided can't stand. So you have a lot of these ex-MAGA Edomites angry at their other brethren, which are Amalek, about what they're getting away with. So you got that going into that happening also, But I just wanted to play that clip, bring out some scriptures. I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom the next time.